howdy, hello. Greetings, folks. This is Saranya and Moorthy here to talk about the mind business. After successive podcasts about what a mind is and what we really want from a mind, now that we know what we want, the next step is achieving it. So this session of the podcast is about ready, steady, get, set, go. Okay, so let's come on to the point. Now we already know what we want and what our mind wants. So the first step is fix in your mind. Fix in your mind what you actually want in life. It may be success, it may be a particular dream of your life, or it may be something materialistic, whatever. First fix in your mind what you want. So the step 1 is fix what you want. Okay, now step 2. Now that you know what you want, now you're going to determine exactly what you want to give in return. Always just remember, there is never such a reality like something for nothing. You always wanted to give something in order to achieve something great. So the second step is determine exactly what you extend to give in return. Now then, step 3. Establish a definite date when you wanted to possess. Okay. Any plan without a deadline never comes to reality. So then, thinking of this point, we are going to set a particular date when we are going to achieve it. Hence, the step 3 is establish a definite date when you want what you want. Now then, step 4. Create a definite plan for carrying out your desire. This is the best thing and the most important thing you're going to do today. So then now that we know what we want, we know what we want to give, and then we want when we want, the next thing is creating a plan. Put them down in a paper. Give out a flowchart or a mind map of the thing you want and how you're going to achieve it. So the step 4 is create a definite plan. And the main important point is put this plan to action. Okay, now the step 5. Now we know what we want, we know when we want, we know what's the price for it, and we know how we want. The fifth thing is write it out. A concise, clear statement of what you want, what you intend to acquire, the name and time limit for the acquisition, and state what you want to give in return. And now describe the plan clearly, step by step, and accumulate it. Now this looks like a complete analysis and a complete flowchart of what you really want. Now the step 6, and this is the final step actually. Okay, now read your statement aloud twice daily. Once before you're retiring at your bed and once after rising in the morning. As you read, see yourself, believe yourself, and completely get obsessed with the possession of what you really want. So this way, I totally agree with this point, and I tell you, do this, and within the next 30 days, you will start living the lifestyle you want. Eventually, even acquiring what you want. So then, hope this helps you and get in tight and get in track on your day-to-day life. Wish you all the success. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hola, howdy, hello. So, greetings, folks. This is Saranya and Moorthy here to talk about the mind business. So, after a long week of hustle and rally, today here I am giving you a refreshing start. Yes, the topic we're going to deal about today is start. So, we all have dreams, we all have plans, we all have ambitions. Okay, so when was the first time you had a dream? Or the first time you made a plan? Or when was the first time you wanted something really, really badly? Okay, so when was the first thing you started something? When was the first time you really started to do something? Thinking, right? Okay, so the word start is more of a miracle. Many people nowadays aren't afraid to work. Even they aren't even afraid to fail. But most of us are just afraid to start. We all are ready to sink in an old rented apartment than to go in search of a new one. We're all ready to just get into a depressing relationship than to practice to move on and walk ahead. People are really getting dumped into a boring 9-to-5 job that takes their entire life than to venture out to start something new. We have known about this for many days. A known devil is better than an unknown angel. So this old thought is what keeps us broke and what keeps us stagnated in the one place while the whole world revolves around us and reforms. Okay, so in what way do you think staying broke will be better than succeeding? Being broke is okay, but staying poor isn't. The day we feel we deserve more, the way we become broke for the good. Staying contented is the greatest betrayal you can do to yourself. The best way to help yourself and the best way to improve your standard of living is to ask for more and more. The one daily essence which we would need is the urge of inspiration to start. We spend most of our lives waiting for the right time to start. In reality, the right time is right now. Not because it is Saturday or because the astrologers say so, but because we think we can do it. The moment you think or the moment you desire to want something is the moment you really want to start working for it. Start young, start soon, so that you will have more time to fall down and get up. Start now, so that this moment is the youngest you can ever be in your upcoming life. So start now. Start and experience, even start and fail. When you live your life, you won't have regrets. Let's start right now, so that the great life opens up to a newer horizon and enhances all our better standards of living. Procrastination is never the key to success. Start and live life king size. So with this, let me end this podcast session and just wishing you a great and refreshing start. Bye-bye. Hola, howdy, hello. So, greetings folks, this is Saranya and Moorthy here to talk about the mind business. So today, the fifth session of the podcast is about go on. So moving on to the last session of the first season, we are having a brief talk on how to go on. After knowing how to control your mind, finding out your passion, how to make it a desire and starting, the most important aspect that separates the starting crowd from the winning crowd is the attitude to go on. Million people dream, thousands of them plan, hundreds of them start, but only 10 people move on. Despite anything and everything life goes on, and among them there is only one successor. So when considering why people give up on things they love the most, every one of us have our own practical reasons. Family scenes, life settlements, financial statements, responsibilities, commitments, etc., etc., etc. Excuses are everywhere, right? Okay, so this might be the practical excuses. But what if your dream works out and greets you with enormous success? What if your dream wins you your life's purpose? What if you live your life dream? So this will be your thoughts when you are 60, when it's too late. At that time you will be left with nothing but regrets. The worst way to spend your life is by sulking into darkness and regrets and imagining a life where you could have worked for your dreams. Imagining. Agree? Okay, if yes, then what are you waiting for? Life is what you make it. The way of how you frame life. Do it. Just do it. Do what you feel like doing it. Spend your dream life dreaming and you will real life hustling for yourself and your goal. Do it for a week and then you'll know how great life feels like and how peaceful the sleep is. Do it, just do it, go on. Despite anything and everything life throws upon you, go on in a life carrying a positive attitude. Life doesn't give you more than anything you can bear. If it makes your existence tough, just remember it is strengthening you for a purpose and for a brand new battle, giving you a better version of yourself. Go on despite your failures or struggle. Life gives you exceptional rewards. When life gives you lemon, ask for salt and yeah, you got a lemonade. So yeah, start your dream, stay on your path and live your life king size. Stay tuned on the podcast until the next season, which is going to be released shortly. Until then, hustle, hustle, hustle and hustle. For every time motivation and for many more returns, the mind business. Bye-bye. Hola, howdy, hello. So, greetings folks, this is Saranya and Moorthy here to talk about the mind business. So, stepping on into the second season, the first episode we have here is about yourself before someone else. Yes, myself before you. Selfish. That's what you thought, right, when you heard this statement? It has become a norm in schools and textbooks to promote the theory of other-centerism and to keep others before oneself. Now, I'm not saying this is wrong, but this one practice continues for years and years through all the stages of your life, finally ending up working for someone else. In this 21st century, we spend most of our days compromising our long-term goals for short-term gains. Well, I can give you day-to-day examples, like giving up a daily task in exchange for a night out, leaving your self-help session in exchange for a booze party. Well, okay, so as you think, the point is not to have or live a life of a saint, but then it is just to make or just to help your future self be glad of what it did in your past. Party when it's party time. Meet your friends and attend group gatherings when it's your leisure. But don't put someone else in your time. People will always be people, meaning others will always be in the third place. It's only you when you needed you. Someone else can't fulfill your thirst. Same way, someone else can't be there for you when the only thing you need is yourself. Not neglecting the love of family or the affection of friends, but then rather than enforcing the need to be self-satisfying and self-supporting. Being a grown-up adult, all of us have to believe that we are no more the kids holding up our mom's hands. It's practically impossible to depend on someone else for quite a long time. Being 20 or above 20 right now is a time where we need to take charge. Take charge of our own life. Cultivate culture and update ourselves in terms of productivity and knowledge. We always need to rely on ourselves and our own attributes and action. Let's make our hands our biggest savior and our own self the one to rely on. The one and only way to do this is to focus more on yourself and your ideals rather than spending your time in groupifying or in enjoying. By giving up or making time for yourself before bumping into someone else, you'll make yourself a better person. One step a day, and you're 365 days ahead in 365 days. So let's make time, know what our mind and soul needs, know our domain and grow ourselves towards our goals and passion. Take charge and change to better. Let's help ourselves and also help others grow themselves. So keep growing and keep glowing. Happy self-prioritization today. Bye-bye.